Hello everyone, welcome to the Green Man channel. Hope you're all good and well on this Sunday evening and ready for the second episode of my The Album That series, where I'm talking about albums that I have special connections or interesting connections with from my life. And I must admit, the topic of the second episode isn't exactly interesting, talking about the best nap ever. Not really a life event, is it? But for some people, having a nap may well be a life event if you have very, very busy lives. And it was just a Sunday afternoon, right? I'll provide a bit of the context behind this. So, put on this album on my laptop, the CD on, left it playing, relatively loudly, but not super loud. It wasn't exactly on super loud. Went to my bedroom just to have this little nap. It was an idyllic kind of summer's day with the window slightly ajar, nice breeze coming in. And I drifted off to sleep relatively quickly. And in my sleep, I was becoming aware very quickly, in a slightly dreamlike state. I wasn't in a deep sleep, but I realised quite quickly just how enchanting and magical the music that was happening in the background that I could overhear was. And this is the album I'm talking about, the 1995 release from The Gathering called Mandylion. And I cannot believe this album is not talked about more because it's just incredible for me. I mean, it's all subjective music, of course, but for me, this is one of the best albums I've ever heard. It really is. Just absolutely enchanting and magical from pretty much start to finish. A lot of the Annika moments are absolutely spellbinding, but there are some really great instrumental moments on this album as well. I'm going to talk about specifically a moment, which was when I was waking up from my kind of, light sleep, if we can call it that. And I was hearing the fourth track and the solo from this track. The track is called Leaves, and it's the guitar solo that happens kind of during the bridge section of the track, and it's really stunning. The solo is a perfect fit for the change in this particular song, and it's, like I say, it's just absolutely utterly spellbinding. It really is a fantastic solo. So I've got my guitar out, as you will have noticed. Here we go. It's a Fender Strat here. And I got my guitar out recently for the Kill Switch Live or Just Breathing anniversary video, so doing it again for this one because again it's just a little bit of fun, but trying to recreate that moment a little bit here. I'm not going to say I'm a great guitar player or anything, but I just want to try and recreate that moment a little bit so you get a sense of kind of what's been. Maybe you're not familiar with Mandylion, so maybe playing this might help a little bit. I don't know, but just for the video I thought it would be a bit of fun. So I'm going to start with this guitar solo. This is from Leaves, from the album Mandylion by The Gathering, and here we go. That last bit quite right actually, but that's the sort of the feel of the solo. It's kind of super melodic, and like I say, just really enchanting and great, and just perfect for just a moment where you're just waking up from a pretty light trance, like say a light sleep, and just thinking, wow, what is this music? It's so good. I'm getting a bit carried away now, but um, just a really special album to me. And as I say, it's relatively new in the sense of me only listening to it a few years ago, but the impact it's had and the number of times I've now listened to it, repeatedly, I really think it is just a special kind of slightly lost hidden gem of albums in kind of metal history. Anyway, it's kind of I guess it's doom metal, slightly progressive as well. That album, but really great. I mean, the contrasting of the sort of melancholic style of it with Annika's vocals, which are quite uplifting, is a really interesting but incredibly effective contrast styles, if you like, that work just magically well for the album. Anyway, let's talk about so next week's video is going to be the third episode, obviously, and I'll talk about the album that got me into metal for next week. So this is an album, I guess, that wasn't necessarily. It's kind of to say the album that got me into metal is quite a strong statement, I suppose, but it was certainly an album that got me so curious about lots of other metal. I think I feel okay to use that tag in this instance. So I'm looking forward to doing that one with you next week. Otherwise, everyone have great Sunday evenings, and until next time, bye for now.